Okay, cool. Today we have the latest album from Mr. Drake, For All the Dogs. He's been promoting this for a while. It's another giant album from Drake with a lot of features, so we're going to get straight into it. First song is Virginia Beach. I've been trying to stay away from Twitter, but I have heard that this has a Frank Ocean Wise Man sample in it. Most Drake projects do have a strong intro. Yeah, there it is.
No.
Nice. The instrumental does remind me a bit of Tuscan Leather, actually, with the high speed, what sounds like reverse chopped sample.
Pussy ain't making me sweet. Ended up staying a week, but you can see. You bust out a Jubilee. I swapped it and made you go factory. You put some pain in me. I wanna get back to the major league. She wanna grab on the throttle. I wanna get back in the driver's seat.
Compromising. This is his bag.
Oh, damn. So sure by me.
Ooh.
I taste feeling like a fencing match. Your temper shorter and I'm sensing it. You keep talking about some period, but where you about to end the sentence at? Talking about you wanna cook for a nigga in the kitchen, can't make a mess. At least we know you got.
That is such a Drake bar. If you wanna cook in the kitchen, you wanna make a mess.
Don't find out that it's on site like www. On site like .com.
Oh my days. Wise Man is one of the best unreleased songs ever made, by the way. Really, really, really strong intro. I loved how many different phases that song flowed through. Frank Ocean sample was used really, really well. Drake was in his bag. I fuck with that intro. Next song is Amen featuring Teezo Touchdown, who has one of the best fucking albums of the year, and I wish I reacted to it.
Father God, I come to you to say thank you.
I don't understand how Teezo is so fucking versatile.
That's gonna treat you. That's gonna treat you like I can.
And you my baby, so I gotta put you in a crib. Same neighborhood where Ashton Kutcher live.
Oh my days, this kind of funny, I can't lie.
I'm praying that these girls will never know. She praying, asking God for a sign. I just went and paid a car note.
Dial it at any time or dial 9 for company directory. For sales, please press 1.
Okay, well I guess that whole phone call thing leads into the next track, which is Calling For You featuring 21.
In a club.
It's not the instrumental I was expecting, I'm not gonna lie.
She's still young, so she don't know the classes. I see her body 101. Yeah. I see her body 101. I know your nigga was a bum. Fuck on the car, had some fun. Girl, I'm the king of my city, I'm the one. Swear you can have me, you really 101. Double boy romance with a bitch. Couldn't even put my mans on the bitch. Like damn.
This is interesting, you know. Rich people problems, bro.
I sat in the back of the frame. Fucking crazy.
Listen, 99% of us fucking fly economy.
And then you proceed to go through my phone.
What's happening?
Whoa. Fuck nigga wanna get fine on. Start your nigga up, put the iron on. 5. Make a nigga mama have a bad day. 21 game for where these niggas don't.
Make a nigga mama have a bad day.
All of my kids get left in her mouth. She said she don't believe in abortion. 21. Oh, you ain't got you a boyfriend.
That is
I see he be on his door.
hilarious. Next song is Fear of Heights.
Hey, look, why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? You know, fuck it, let me go.
Interesting.
Make me wanna cuff you like the law. Girl, you make me wanna work you like the job. I never met a bitch that
I guess this is the instrumental this is the kind of instrumental I was expecting 21 to hop on.
You know you can't come on stage.
We're still going on about fucking Virginia.
Before you get put on a plate, before you get slid on a skates. Before I get turned on like bases. Y'all don't do this shit more than me. He might take you on trips and he might have some hits, but baby, not more than me. He might be at the trap and order some ones, but ain't throwing more than me.
Next song is Daylight.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why?
Yo.
Hey, wait, man.
Treat all my exes like Jehovah's Witnesses. Free all the dogs and fuck all the witnesses. They tryna fuck all the bitches that look like my ex. I'm making them vex. I'm too complex. I carry a whole lot of
I'm trying to fuck all of the bitches that look like my ex. That's weird. That's fucking weird.
Shot him in daylight. Shot him in daylight.
Shut him in. Shut him in daylight.
TBS think that I bought the body. Internet swear that I bought the body. Take more than that to go pop somebody. The niggas talk about everybody.
I guess that's the whole shit with the, you know, the ex conspiracy theory.
She said she was vegan, she eating a goat. I'm eating hard, I know I had looked. Don't know what to take, don't know what I took. Bro.
Don't talk to my man like that.
I've heard a snippet of this that this is Drake's son, which is, I don't know. You know what? If I was the most famous rapper in the world and I had a son, I'd probably fucking give him a cuss. I don't care what you do. That's funny. It's cute. You know, it's funny. It's cute. Yeah, I really hope people online aren't fucking. I know I've been this close to deleting Twitter. Aren't flaming this kid. He's a fucking child. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I don't know really why Drake put him on, but it is what it is. Okay, the next song is one I've been looking forward to a lot because the first ever link up between Drake and J. Cole is one of my formative music memories. When I was like 12 or 13, when In the Morning dropped on Friday Night Lights, and I was like, this is fire. This is fire. It's like, it's got such nostalgia for me. Jodeci Freestyle as well. You know, it's a cool song. I know it had that touchy J. Cole bar that he had to remove from the streaming version, but In the Morning is an important song in my life because it just when it came out. So we got First Person Shooter, Drake and J. Cole back together.
First person shooter mode, we turning your son into a funeral. To the niggas that say they don't office, you better be talking about working at cubicle.
Man, this shit done it big as the biggest the what? Biggest the what? Biggest the what?
Why is he doing Carti ad-libs?
Super Bowl, but the difference is it's just two guys playing shit that they did in the studio. Who the GOAT? Who you bitches really rooting for? Like a kid that had bad from January to November, nigga, it's just you and Cole. Biggest the what? Biggest the what? Niggas so thirsty to put me in beef. Dissecting my words and start looking too deep.
That's
I
facts.
Look at the tweets and start sucking my teeth. I'm letting it rock cause I love the mystique. The fall off is pretty ironic cause it ain't no follow for me.
Facts.
Still in this bitch getting bigger, they waiting on the kid to come drop like a father to be.
I do think it is crazy. Whether you're fans of J. Cole or Drake, and you know, in my opinion, the GOAT Kendrick, the fact that like these guys have been relevant for like over 10 years, like the albums they drop consistently hitting number one, and you know, regardless of what you think of like the quality, because you know, I do think there are varying qualities between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick. Kendrick is my GOAT, but just the fact that, you know, in very few genres of music, let alone hip hop, because it's hard to stay relevant for more than like 3 or 4 years in hip hop, but the fact that like it's been 10 years and you had multiple guys at the very top, like hitting the number ones, like, you know, staying relevant. Like there are people, it's crazy to think, but like there are people who are like 10 years younger than me. There are people who are like 15, 16, 17 who are actively engaging with Drake and with J. Cole and with Kendrick, like guys who are hitting their mid to late 30s, like almost hitting 40, and I think that's quite a rare thing.
The Spider-Man meme is me looking at Drake. It's like we recovered your homies to be demon deacons. We got him a 10-year wait. Hey, how the gang got away from the bars and this shit like a prison escape. Spray this whole shit up, the crop duster. Now brush up with apply pressure to your cranium. Codes automatic with aiming.
That's cool. That's cool. I apply pressure to your cranium. That's cool.
I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. Whoa. I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. Whoa. She call my number, leave her hanging. She got dry clean. She got her Android. Her messages is lime green. I searched one.
That's funny. That's it. Non-green.
You niggas still taking pictures on a Gulf Stream. My youngest richer than you rappers and they all stream. Beat it what? Beat it what? Beat it what? Beat it what? Don't even pay me back on none of the favors. I don't need it.
next song is IDGAF, or I Don't Give a Fuck, featuring the GOAT, Yeat. What the hell? That was a strange intro considering the song.
I'll be giving up for
This is a Yeat song. This is a Yeat song featuring Drake. I don't care.
Dogs in the city, think you boys let some soldier behind. Just like they tell you boys try to buy. You light on the waist like a lightsaber. Yes, he had it's just me and twins. I hate you boy more than I ever did. You rapping my shit that you never did.
This is a Yeat song. This is a Yeat song. Drake was hardly on that song. Okay, well, I mean, I'm a bit confused as to the inclusion of that song because, again, I love Yeat. I think Yeat is such a interesting and exciting artist. Do I think that Drake and Yeat mesh well on a song together like that? In all honesty, no, not the best. Like, I don't think they really. That's why for me it just sounded like a Yeat song. It sounded like a Yeat song with just a tiny bit of Drake. So I'm not like in my head. That's a Yeat song featuring Drake. That is. Next one is 7969 Santa. Nice. Ooh.
That's how you dealing with me, damn. That's how you dealing. Hey, 20,000 pounds on your ring. Bitch, I could've spent that on a guys. I don't like the look that's in your eyes. Blaming shit on being 25. That excuse for me just doesn't fly. I type some shit and I erase what I felt. That talk we had the other day didn't help. Because you really think you out here moving stealth. Got you out here moving waist like a belt. If it ain't him, then it must be somebody else.
You're acting waist like a belt.
Baby.
Those will be done.
Is that Teezo again?
Though we may
I'm Predator Teezo. I just love hearing Teezo.
That's that new Teezo Touchdown.
Is that Snoop Dogg?
The dogs that's driving around in Beaumont looking
What the fuck?
All you pit bulls should know by now. Listening to BARK Radio. Live from Chapel Hill. With a sound.
My light just died. Oh, my light momentarily died at the end of that song there. I was not expecting to hear Snoop Dogg and Teezo on the same song. Next song is Slam You Out with SZA. I've heard it a few times. I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the song. I think it's kind of cool. But we'll go to the next song, which is Bahamas Promises.
Hours, man. Yeah, for all the dogs. Sad that I know the team.
Who's Haley?
You fucked up our Bahamas trip. I know that you're not for me.
This is going to sound weird, but it's like, you know, throughout this album, and I think the last couple of albums, like, Drake has spoken a lot about his troubles and issues with relationships and women. Which is fine to do, but it's like, it was kind of ironic because a few songs ago he was like, I hate the fact that you don't tell both sides, but it's like, it's never, like, these issues that he has with, like, multiple partners, it's like, it's never him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's never, he's done this and I've done this and I've done that. It's always that person's wrong. Like 99% of the time. They did this, they did that to me. And I'm just thinking, like, what's the average is that, you know, you've had all of these partners and they all happen to, you know, it all happens to fall apart because of something they did. But it's like, you know, you're probably not perfect and you've probably done some shitty things as well. And, you know, I'd like to see that side of vulnerability where you admit to, you know, being shit sometimes.
You put the no in monogamy.
You put the no in monogamy.
No, that you're not for me. The list of things we could have been.
Okay, quick pause. My light is fucking up at the moment, and I don't know how long it's going to take to charge, so the lighting is going to be shit for a bit of the video, and I do apologize.
I got too much respect for me. Dogs.
Next song is Tried Our Best.
Leave you at home if I wanna have a good time. Peace of mind. Leave you at home, being honest with you sometimes. I might leave you at home, blue bubbles blowing my line. You treated, you treated.
Sounds like Ty Dolla $ign in the back.
Treat you right. I'll get it to you, girl, but late night you a terrorist. The girl that the boy cherishes, working late night at the pyramid and it ain't right.
Is that
ain't something I can make?
Is that a Frank Ocean reference? He's working at the pyramid. He's working at the pyramid tonight. I know that's based on a real club, but you know, with the Frank Ocean sample at the start of the album as well, it sounds like it.
I swear to God, you think I'm Shakespeare. That's why I always want to play right. This ain't something
you think I'm Shakespeare, you want to play right. Ah! Next one is Screw the World Interlude. Fuck. Oh, Screw the World, DJ Screw. Someone should be spitting over this, man. Someone should have spat on that, because that was a really good beat. Next one up is Drew a Picasso.
You can have found one better than this. Try to do right by you, but we can't make it. Told me when niggas was doing to you. That's the same shit that you doing to me.
Do you see what I mean? Again, it's always what someone else has done to Drake, and it's never what Drake has done. Oh man. That sounds like Samford, man. I know that nigga's voice from a million miles away.
In Miami in the hours with me like they just put my ass in Gryffindor. Mouth dry over 20 that I never bother getting no. Why you act like just cause I go to the strip club, girl, that I don't love you. You still listening to R. Kelly and the wet baby girl, and I don't judge you.
What does that even mean? I did fuck with that second section of the beat though, with the Samford chop. Well, what sounds like Samford's like chopped vocals. Next one is Members Only featuring PND.
Cause that means that next month's going down like timber. You're too down with the gangy. With the
gangy.
You're too down with the gambers.
I will give it this. This is exactly how I imagine another Drake and PartyNextDoor song sounded like.
You still got niggas hard pressed to you though. I know you shorty and Tim, but not the messy hoe. Gangsta, you're too down with the gangy. You're one of my members. Oh girl,
I fuck with the moody, you know, dark vibe, but I don't know about this one.
You're too down for the old girl. I feel like I'm bi, cause you're one of the guys, girl. All jokes aside.
It's so silly. I feel like I'm bi because you're one of the guys, girl. It's just so silly. It's that, you know, say that you're a lesbian, girl, me too. It's the same energy. It's so silly.
I live like 40 minutes from you. That sex drive is crazy. You used to jack the up.
Oh my days. Nah. That one wasn't for me. I have to be honest. I did not fuck with that. Next song is What Would Pluto Do? Interestingly, without a Future feature.
Damn, okay. I've been out of the way and the cut, it's been a minute. Oh, Pluto do it for the hoe, so I did it. Oh, Pluto do it, definitely fucking on this hoe. Ayy, wiggling back to my old ways. Ayy, baby girl, Adonis need a sister. Okay, and my baby mama out the picture. Okay, think I'm Illuminati cause I'm rich. Well, okay.
That's not flexing. That's not my baby mama is out the picture. Okay. Why is that something to flex?
New road, order for the thrill. Too lazy even change out the wheel. That shit still popping out the front and the back. That shit still popping out the damn. That shit came popping out the jeans like a ghost. Girl, I wanna slide in your box like a vote. Tryna hang you
What are these bars?
Damn, okay.
Oh, loop back round. Okay. Weird bars. Weird bars, I'm sorry. Next song is All the Parties featuring Chief Keef.
Hey,
Hey.
yeah. Crazy got my nigga glow in the dark. Lit up the dark like I'm over your mark. I bought the roses to take it apart. She bought her ass that she making it arch. Got his office was the last time that you niggas even had your name on.
She just did her body. She in love with salsa. Girl, you such a thotty.
RP smoke is a shame. I'm bumping them all in the
Facts.
range. I love all y'all niggas the same. I wish this was back in the day for real. Policeman, we heavy guys like obese man. I keep showing love to the streets and there's still 3 the guys to they free man. Town, the dead end world, the East End
Boys and West End girls. Why is he doing Pet Shop Boys? Which is that Eastern Boys, West End girls. One of the best pop songs ever made. Why is he just put that amazing song? But weird.
Showing off her body. She ain't love
It's like he's like shaming this woman for coming out and partying with him when you're the one who invited her.
They raised your tax, we raised the roof.
What the fuck?
BARK Radio.
Next one is the other single that dropped, 8 AM in Charlotte, which I heard is produced by Conductor Williams, who, you know, works a lot with Griselda. So I am looking forward to this song. Nice.
Yeah. Money on the road. The money speaking for itself, I call it fortune tell. 5 top from a bitch that work in corporate sales. It's weighing heavy on my moral scale. Knowing they gon' sell another Citizen Kane. They think they Orson Welles.
That's bars! That's what they're all bars here.
The restaurant clears out, faint echoes of Lauryn Hill. I say we gotta talk about us, I feel like Jordan Peele. Could tell I'm getting under your skin like an orange peel. The money is autonomous. Shout to Oliver North, he out in Rome doing.
Man said the money is autonomous. That is a flex.
Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate.
He's coming back home.
You go, brother, we Yugoslavian. Formal is a dress code. The numbers going up. Someone pull up the line graph. The days are going by. It's like I'm living in time lapse. They talking to Adele like he majored in finance.
Where were these bars on the rest of the album?
Mom ties, I swear be like a bitch with fine sisters and fine cousins. Not having enough to pay your taxes a federal crime. You niggas obsessed with me and it's not on no hetero vibe. Handle beef so quiet, you think that I'm letting it slide. I got you on camera bowing down, but the footage is safe. Thank God. Another USB to put in the safe.
I got you on camera bowing down? It does sound like he's talking about Kanye.
Not saying I'm the best at what I do. I'm just saying that it's me versus whoever wanna lose. Pick any one of the who's.
I like that. I'm not saying that I'm the best. I'm just saying if it's me versus who, you're gonna lose. I like that as well. I like that because he doesn't have to pretend that he's the fucking best lyricist or he has the best bars or he's the best singer. Because we know that he doesn't have those things and he probably knows that as well. But at the end of the day, when it comes to numbers, you are going to lose. And he's self-aware about that. I like that.
Niggas steady crying to my daddy, well, boo-hoo. You probably heard a lot about the boy, well, true.
By far one of the best songs on the album. By far. I don't know where those bars came from because the rest so far is, it's been lacking in some of those bars. I thought that was really, really strong song. Really, and it was just simple as well. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't trying to do too much. And I think that's where Drake, when he's rapping, is in his bag. I think that's why a lot of people love, like, If You're Reading This, because a lot of it was like stripped down beats, just straight to the point. And it wasn't a lot of, faff, and it sounded like he was really confident and stuff. And we got a bit of that vibe there. Next one is BBL Love Interlude.
They say love's like a BBL. You won't know if it's real until you feel love.
They say love is like a BBL. You won't know it's real until you feel one. Who's ever said that?
Even at an STL on the way to ATL in a big ATL with your ass still be here. I'm a saint, I Frank the saint a bitch. I don't know what you thought this was.
This is Sade Adu, and you're listening to BARK Radio.
Oh, it's actually Sade. That's crazy. He got her to step out of fucking hiding. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that one. Next one is Gently featuring Bad Bunny. Let me read this lyrics.
I live like sopranos, italianos. I've been El Chico for 50 años. Either I slow down the trip or speed up the visa. Me now I wanna leave ya. Grab my knees up, bring it to Ibiza.
Okay, next song, Rich Baby Daddy featuring Sexyy Red and SZA. I fuck with this. Bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe.
I still got some love deep inside of me. You don't need to lie to me. I know you got a guy that's a match to me. The bend it over, only time she turn her back on me for real. Bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe.
That is hilarious. Nice. See, I wouldn't imagine SZA on something this quick, but it's over. Let that coochie breathe.
Consequences, post not clarity. I came to my senses. I knew it was love when you know I called you was till I bought your ice. You can't even look at him the same. We a different type.
Do you know what? One of my favorite ones, Sexyy Red feature, I thought was fire. SZA, she did her thing as well. Even though it was a brief feature, I think I still preferred her feature on here than Slam You Out. Drake did his thing as well. Beat was not what I was expecting from a Drake and SZA song, but hi-hats were just fucking relentless. I did fuck with that song. Next one is Another Late Night featuring Yachty.
Damn, my bank account is made, know your Millie rockin'. Hey, widows in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby.
Hey.
Bring them jokes up to the game.
Widows in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby. Okay, so he's actually addressed it. I think it's weird. I think it was weird that Drake was seemingly having a friendship when he's like 36 and this teenager was like 16 or 17. I think it's, I think it's weird. There are probably some people who left some very inappropriate comments and shit. I get that. But at the same time, bro, you're like 36 years old. Why do you need teenage friends? Do you know what I mean? That's weird. That's weird.
I ain't pretty flocko, bitch, this shit get really rocky. Damn, what? Dirty how I did them in those cars, man.
Thinking about this star cup, really walking. Let her fuck on my eyes to see who really popping. She had big tits like Billie Eilish, but she couldn't sing. We can't stop, don't want no apology.
That's a weird bar. She had big tits like Billie Eilish, but she couldn't sing. That's weird. That's weird. That's a weird bar. It's just weird.
Just another late night with my dog. Just another late night with my bitch.
Weird bars again. So many weird bars. That Yachty bar about Billie Eilish is weird. It would be weird in isolation, but it's weird on top of the fact that like Billie Eilish has made it a point in so much of her music that the way people comment on her body is fucking strange from like when she was a teenager. And the whole memes about, I can't wait for Billie to turn 18, all this fucking weird shit. And knowing that I believe little Yachty, has known Billie Eilish for a few years back from when she was a teenager. So all those things coupled together with that bar is just really weird to me. Did I like that song? No, I didn't. No. I did not like that song. Second to last song is Away From Home.
Hey, what? So, is it real? Yeah, was spread, we was splitting chicken tenders. Remember, I was sleeping in the basement, watching Tigger in the basement. I was trying to get a placement, I remember. Do not feel important and I wanna see some scratch from the shit that I'm recording. In Memphis smoking blacks, tryna act like I enjoy them. I'm like she never took the vow.
I remember.
My cousin Ryan fronted me a pound and I couldn't even flip it, had to bring it back around. I remember.
Okay, we've got to the final song of the album, Polar Opposites.
Hey. Tweaking on vacation with me. You said lemon is gonna show. Wondering what rocks your boat. What keeps your heavy heart afloat? I don't know. Block me on everything that's so immature, so unprovoked.
It's ironic. We blocked me on everything so mature because it's like most of this album has been like the ramblings of like a 22-year-old guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Oh, there's been so many of these bars. Biding my time with you, but you can't. It's not clever. Okay, that is For All the Dogs. Do you know what? Yesterday I tweeted my prediction for this album, and I'm gonna put it up somewhere here. And I think that this prediction is correct. That's what it felt like. Like, what? First of all, this album does not need to be an hour and 20. There's very few instances where your album needs to be this long. And I know it's just for streaming numbers. I know it, and I know it's very cynical to think that way. But there's no other reason. Like, it doesn't. Apart from like the intro song, again, like Drake just has a knack with intro songs. No matter what the album is, the intro song is always one of the best ones, and that was the case again. The intro song felt like an intro song. The rest of the album, you could just hit shuffle, and there's no like the sequencing doesn't really matter. Like the sequencing doesn't matter. It doesn't feel like an album. It feels like a random collection of songs. Which has been my issue with the last few Drake albums, and it's disappointing because I love Drake. Like, I've listened to so much Drake. I grew up on Drake. And I think Drake has so many different talents and so many different pockets that, you know, even an album like Scorpion, like if I think of Scorpion in comparison to this, Scorpion is not a very good album, but there are a lot of tracks that are like super fun, super focused and concise tracks where it doesn't feel like it's meandering, even though some of the album is. And I feel with this album and Her Loss and Honestly Nevermind, it's been so meandering. But I could kind of like, it wouldn't be too egregious if it wasn't for the I genuinely think like the biggest downside to this album is the lyrics. I think they're pretty bad. My light just died. We've only got a couple minutes left anyway, so I'll just do this outro. The lyrics are the worst thing for me. So much of it just feels like you know, it sounds like a guy who's like 19 who's just started going out clubbing and has all these issues and stuff, and like is quite immature and insecure and like has to continuously tell people like, this is what I'm doing, this is how much money I got, blah blah blah. And you know, flexing and shit is cool. Like, I like that shit. You know, in hip hop you gotta flex and stuff, but like the way it comes across, it comes off a bit weird. And you know, there's the whole meme that, you know, Future is, you know, toxic king and stuff. And, you know, since there's the whole thing that, like, Future's toxicity has seeped into Drake's, like, lyrics. And, like, with Future, one, like, it sounds good, so you kind of, like, skate over it. But also, it comes off sometimes so absurd that, like, you laugh at it. It's like, this is fucking ridiculous. How can anyone even live like this? With Drake, it comes across like genuinely kind of sometimes teetering into just like sexism, which is a shame. 23 songs. In all honesty, maybe like four standouts. I mean, Virginia Beats was fire. You know, the one with Teezo Touchdown was cool. The one with J. Cole was cool. 8am in Charlotte. The one with Sexyy Red and SZA. Those are the highlights for me. About 5 tunes. There's no reason to listen to this front to back. There is no reason. It usually itches me, like, you know, when someone presses play on the album and they just hit shuffle straight away, and it's like the artist has clearly intended, you know, a structure and, you know, sequencing and stuff. With this, throw that out the window, because it literally doesn't matter. You could shuffle this in any order, and there is no cohesion. And don't try and tell anyone otherwise. Like those little voicemails don't make this have a greater concept and shit. It doesn't for me. But yeah, I am not gonna go sirens. I can hear the sirens coming. Yeah, I can't imagine myself ever going back and listening to this front to back ever again. Because it was just yeah, a lot of the songs was not very interesting. Corny lyrics. Like the same formula for lyrics as well, over and over again. Yeah, it's a shame, but it is what it is. Those are my thoughts on Drake's For All the Dogs. Let me know in the comments down what you guys think. Make sure to like, subscribe, dong the bell, and I will see you next time.